Hello, hello. Welcome back again today, friends. We are doing a whole bunch of freezer cooking. You know this song and dance. I am cooking up my brand new large family freezer meals pack 8. It's going down. I got some of the meat already cooking and prepping over there. We are going to cook up low carb chicken mozzarella bake, balsamic rosemary beef roast, ginger lime chicken, cabbage lasagna, which is super yummy, spicy chicken legs, low carb beef and cheddar cauliflower bake, white chicken chili, keto red pepper meatballs, Greek chicken dinner, and Philly cheesesteaks. And so if you see my recent Costco haul, I shopped with my shopping list here. Now we're going to use the big batch freezer cooking guide. I already got my ground beef and my chicken started cooking this morning while we were doing breakfast. So we're going to tackle the low carb chicken mozzarella bakes first. And we're making 4 9x13 pans. Okay, so much has been crammed in here because I've been prepping to do all this cooking. Okay, nothing to see here, folks. Just a woman with her cabbage and some more sour cream and cream cheese and all that good stuff. Now, the cabbage isn't needed quite yet, but we'll need it here before we know it. I also had a bunch of sweet potatoes, so I've had those cooking in the Instant Pot today. Not related to the freezer cooking that we're doing, but I had about 10 of them that had come in some of my vegetable boxes that I have delivered and needed to use those up. So anyway, with the low carb mozzarella chicken bakes, I mix all of that goodness up in a bowl. We fill the pans, top it with cheese. It's gonna be good. Let's get our pans out now. And I mentioned this in my other video, since I'm cooking all 3 of my new freezer packs, 2 which are low carb and 1 that is mostly low carb but all dairy free, which is pack 9, doing pack 8 today. All that to say, I'm doing a total of about 75 healthy freezer meals, and I am splitting them all with a good girlfriend of mine. She's real busy doing all the things like all of us, and she's working and homeschooling a bunch of kids and, you know, just the mom life. So she's getting about 37 of the meals. I'm keeping about 37 of the meals. Together, our kids will be fed, and yeah, it's helpful, let me tell you. So I'm doing some that I'm keeping from my freezer in my glass dishes, and then I'm passing on these pans for her. I just try to always have some of those and have a collection of them until it's a start of a new cooking day, because I gotta get all my stuff out again. When I cooked freezer meal pack number 7, I gave a tour of my freezers. If you guys haven't seen that yet, just look in the description below and I'll have a link for you. Many of them are just easy, throw and go, quick, either slow cooker or Instant Pot meals. Now we're gonna chop some mozzarella for this and some cream cheese. Instead of getting the little blocks, I just got the big brick. So I am going to cut my cream cheese and butter and mozzarella. I got this mozzarella from Costco. Cut it into slices, and we will mix that along with our sour cream and our chicken and our broccoli. Throw some salt and pepper and some garlic powder and some onion powder in there, and then we'll top it with some shredded mozzarella. Put it in our pans. So here's a look at all 4 of the low carb chicken mozzarella bakes. Yum! Okay, so now we are doing the balsamic rosemary beef roast. I have 2 of these roasts, again, from all the Costco meat that I bought. And if you haven't seen my latest large family Costco grocery shopping haul, I will have that linked below. Now let's see, I may have to, there you go. Can the garlic hold you up? And my little bag holders, these do work lovely. And it will once I get back over there to hold it. It's not a perfect science. This one is one of those quick and easy dump meals. We're just gonna put in some garlic, rosemary, balsamic vinegar, and some butter. Butter will freeze just fine. And so many of the meals included in Large Family Freezer Meals Pack number 8 are just quick dump and go meals. If there's a balance, we'll have like the chicken mozzarella bake and the cabbage lasagna as well. So you can have oven meals. Nice to have some variety. Included in the new packs 7, 8, and 9 Large Family Freezer Meal Packs, there's also a special bonus single recipe edition, which means instead of 4 chicken mozzarella bakes, you'll just make 1. I think what I'm gonna do real quick before I then do a bunch of the bag meals is I'm just gonna sit here for a minute and get these cabbage leaves peeled, because I always like to think through what can be happening while I'm doing these easy things. Related to my kids eating dinner here in a few hours, I already had some hot dogs that were set out and defrosting that I got at Sharp Shopper, and I had got some baked beans at Sharp Shopper. So again, excuse me while I'm doing my low carb freezer cooking. I had told the kids that I could make them some beanie weenies, so we're going to get that going here in the slow cooker. And then when I get these cabbage lasagnas done, I will probably make one of those as well. Okay, so again, the hot dogs, I bought them on clearance. They were defrosted. Kids have been requesting, hey, what about beanie weenies, when they saw I got hot dogs. So my non-low carb kid food, this is 2 big cans of baked beans, a whole lot of hot dogs, got 2 cups of brown sugar. I'm not winning any awards with this meal, but the kids will love it. Clean up here a second, then we're gonna do the ginger lime chicken. I tell you, I go around these big cups of coffee and then it takes me all day to finish it. Okay, I got distracted there a little bit. We have family talking and I'm still cooking and then I'm not filming. So now I'm on to doing the Philly cheesesteak. So I'm gonna get these bags out. Just got some more green peppers chopped over there. Need to take some bags out to the freezer and bring the steak in that I still need to slice. So let's do that. And then after we get the Philly cheesesteak for the slow cooker or electric pressure cooker done, then we're gonna finally do the cabbage lasagna, and then I have a beef and cauliflower bake. We will get these out to the freezer, bring that steak in and help it meet its destiny. So here's how the freezer's looking. These are some of the meals I made yesterday when I cooked up Freezer Meal Pack 7. But I've added our spicy chicken wings. We have our roast, just all of our stuff in here. There's our Greek chicken, and then more slow cooker meals I did yesterday. All my meatloaves I did yesterday. Yeah, just lots of wonderful food. Okay, I'm gonna work on a few moments of cleanup here because the next two recipes, the cabbage lasagna and then the beef and cauliflower bake, those are in oven pans. Calls for 2 heads of cabbage, 10 pounds of ground beef, 4 32-ounce containers of ricotta, 10 large eggs, 108 ounces of sugar-free spaghetti sauce, 4 cups of Parmesan cheese, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, and a whole bunch of shredded mozzarella cheese. So, we are doing it. We will be making 4 cabbage lasagnas. Figure I will keep 2, my good friend will keep 2. Ground beef, but I'm going to fight with my can opener, get my tomato sauce. This is, as always, my, wow, I just broke a lot of things. So, look what I just did, isn't that cool? Just broke quite a lot. But it was so important. I was going to show you the sauce, so now that I have this glass at my feet, please look at my sauce. $3.39 from Costco. Cleaned up with that a little bit now. I'm just gonna do these one at a time for right now. We'll start with 2 cups of the sauce. I'm gonna use my little handy dandy meat cruncher. Now we will do cabbage leaves. The only thing that went wrong with the last time I did cabbage lasagna is I accidentally burnt my ground beef a little bit. It had that nice ground beef burnt taste all through the cabbage lasagna. It was like, man, this would be fantastic except for that. One cabbage lasagna. I think I got enough ricotta, got enough cheese, I think I've got enough cabbage. Gonna have to see if I have another can because I'm, like I said, fudging on this a little bit. The pack is enough to make 4, but if I can add a little bit more sauce to my meat sauce there, I think I'll have what I need to scrounge around and pull the 5th one together. Okay, true confessions. I don't want to open up another big thing of my spaghetti sauce because this is the last thing I need it for. Got a couple cans of pizza sauce. No one's gonna complain. I'm gonna make it happen. Okay, last one, and then you can watch me. We will clean up this mess. This is the low-carb beef and cheddar cauliflower bake. Yay. Yes, I'm just pouring it right in the ground beef mix. Now, what I have dumped in here, which is the extra ground beef, I had cooked some extra, And I put in an extra bag of cauliflower. I'm thinking this is looking more like at least 3 9x13 pans. Okay, now, a little extra bonus. I got 4 pans out of it, but I'm out of shredded cheese. That's what happens when I start stretching things and such. But I do have this fantastic jalapeno cheese. Only $1.49 a pack from Sharp Shopper, yes. So if you run out of something or if things don't go exactly as planned for whatever reason, just as I always say, make the best of what you have on hand. Zion has had a little assembly line going for me. I'm going to walk these out now and get them in the garage refrigerator. I'm going to work on cleaning up this mess right now, hoping I can get it done in 15 to 20 minutes. Then I'm going to feed the kids and we're going to have some late evening story time before bed. And I'm going to show you the freezer stacked. Zion's doing wrapping a few more of those bakes for me. So once I clean this up, meet me at the freezer. Let's go. We haven't yet cut down the IKEA chairs. If you remember, I got these chairs at IKEA a few weeks ago. I think I accidentally got the taller set. Many of you had great ideas on Instagram that Travis could cut them down 2 or 3 inches. So I said, since they had just built them, let's use them for a few weeks and then we'll see how far we want to cut them down. But honestly, they're working well at this height, so I'm not convinced yet, although I'm going to give them a spray. I'm not convinced yet that we're going to cut them down. And now in my kitchen, when I have cooked in it for hours, like a big cooking day, I have done some cleaning videos and folks will ask, wait a minute, are you just wiping mess onto your floor? Yeah, when I have to clean the whole kitchen anyway, like top to bottom, besides inside the refrigerator, I just wipe it all on the floor, because you know what? I'm getting ready to sweep it every few minutes anyway. So, I believe with those few extra meals I ended up squeezing out, we ended up with about 29 or 30 healthy, large family freezer meals in new low-carb pack number 8. And don't forget that right now, for a limited time, you can buy my brand new Super Mega Ultimate Large Family Freezer Meals Bundle that has packs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now 7, 8, 9 for 60% off. That'll be the first link in the description below. Lots of people have bought the original 1 through 6 bundle. If you already own that and you're one of the many mamas who've been waiting for my low carb and also the dairy-free packs that have just come out, you can get 30% off the brand new 7, 8, and 9 bundle. Again, those links are in the description below. Don't miss out with those. I will put this on Benjamin's tray here in a minute when he comes down. And this is how we just cram everyone around the counter. It's where we end up eating most of the time. Wasn't my plan, it's how it's worked out. Here's another look at my quick and easy kid requested dinner this evening. Oh, we open the door. Hello, friendly. You going to the garage with me? So here's how we have everything stacked for tonight. Try to not have anything crushing one another, but we are starting to fill up with our pans. I laid some meals that need to flash freeze up there. These are meatloaves from the other day. But yeah, so this is all of pack 7 and then all of pack 8 that I cooked today. Tomorrow we're gonna cook pack 9. Thank you so much for watching, friends. Go ahead and click that first link in the description to get your 60% off deal. I will chat with you in those comments and I'll see you real soon where we're gonna cook up pack 9. Yay!